Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my team and I are going to make an e-learning video about Globetrotting. And if you want to know what Globetrotting is all about, please stay tuned and watch our video until the end. Before we start our lesson for today, let us all recite our prayer together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma ftah alaina hikmataka wanshur alaina min khazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin.
Alright everyone, before I start explaining more about our topics for today's lesson, do you guys like traveling? What is your favorite place to travel? Is it the beach or is it the historical places? There are so many wonderful things to see in this world and there are so many places to explore. Let me show you some of it. So, what do you think about the picture that I have shown you? It's amazing, right? Yes. Which is why for our today's lesson, we are going to learn about globetrotting. Now, what is globetrotting? Globetrotting is about an action of traveling widely all around the world. Okay, so why do people love traveling? And that is because there are so many benefits that you can get just from traveling. First of all, when you are traveling, you are able to relax and remove stress and tension from your body. This could improve your body both physically and mentally. Besides that, when you are traveling all around the world, you could also learn new things and experience other cultures, which is their food, their way of life, and their history. Last but not least, there are so many activities that you can do when you're going traveling that you can do at home, such as hiking, jungle trekking, swimming, boat riding, and many more. As you can see, there are so many things that you can try when you go for traveling. Okay, next, when can we go out for traveling? And what is the best time to do all those fun activities? Okay, my best answer would be that during our holidays, because during that time we have so many free time to spend on. Instead of just staying home doing nothing, you could go out traveling together with your friends and family. Okay, my second best answer would be during our festive season. Okay, what is festive season? Festive season is like Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, Thai Pusam, Deepavali, and instead we going to the one that we had in Malaysia, you could also try out in different countries, such as Matsuri Festival, which is the festival of Japan. And instead of just going out and traveling, you could also learn and experience the culture in that country. Okay, now let's take a look at some of these fun and interesting festivals that you might want to go and experience in the future. sum it all up, Globetrotting is about traveling all around the world and doing all kinds of fun activities together with your friends, your family, or just by yourself. And that is all from me. Thank you for watching, and I hope you understand.
Okay guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you today? Alhamdulillah, that's good to hear. Okay, before we start our lesson, I am going to tell you a bit about Globetrotting. Globetrotting, it means that we travel to every part of the world. Now, I am going to show to you an article about a guy named Aymanul. He want to go to a place. He want to globetrot. Okay, before that, I am going to tell you that this is a reading skill session. So, all of you must pay attention in the class. You ready guys? Alhamdulillah. Okay, I am going to read slides. During Aymanul's school holiday, he went to Brunei with his family. Brunei is known as the small nation on the island of Borneo. In the Malay archipelago, Brunei is completely surrounded by Malaysia's state, which is Sarawak. Okay, Brunei is essentially a city-state with several national preserves. Okay, Aymanul stayed in a luxurious 5-star hotel. His first destination was he head to the Brunei's Royal Museum, which was filled with possessions related to the royal family. He has a keen interest in all historical royal documents. Over there, he brought some interesting souvenirs like the little Grace keychain. Have you guys know the keychain? Okay, moving forward. Next, he went to Nasi Katok World because he wanted to taste Nasi Katok. Nasi Katok is a Bruneian cuisine. For just $1, you get a piece of fried chicken, rice, and sambal. Sambal is called chili paste. Then I took a couple of Aymanul took a couple of the food's picture, and the food was very delicious. This is the first time Aymanul and his family eat nasi katok. Finally, on the last day of his visit, he traveled to Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque. His family and himself enjoyed the sunset view over there. This mosque is the main landmark in Bandar Seri Begawan, and it is the tallest building over there. He had a great time walking around, snapping the mosque pictures and its surrounding. It was an amazing adventure for Aymanul and his family. Okay, after this, we are going on the questions part. Okay, first question. Where is Aymanul's family going for his holiday? Yes, the answer is Brunei, not Indonesia, not Thailand, and not Malaysia. The second question is, what is nasi katok made of? Yes, nasi katok is made of fried chicken, rice, and sambal. Why not chili sauce? It is not chili sauce. Sambal is not chili sauce. It is chili paste. Okay, third question. Where did Aimanul's family stay? He stayed at a 5-star hotel. Okay, number 4. According to you, what is the most suitable topic that you think should be put up there? Yes, the answer is Aimanul's trip to vacation. That is the answer.
Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone, I'm Madam Sophia. As everyone already knows after what Sir Meor and also Sir Faris have explained about what Globetrotting is, then we will move on to the next learning session, which is the speaking and listening session. Okay Genesis, first of all, I will share with you some pictures and a video about the uniqueness in New Zealand. Observe and understand the pictures and video carefully. There will be questions I am going to ask some of you later.
Marais are tribal meeting grounds, and they offer unique opportunities for you to interact with local Maori people and discover more about their culture and history firsthand. Some of the activities you can witness at Marais include speeches and displays of traditional Maori singing and dancing. It is important to note that Marais are only accessible via organized tours, so you can't just locate one on a map and get dropped off in a cab. The good news, however, is that there are several organized tour offerings at affordable prices throughout the big cities like Northland, Auckland, Rotorua, and Canterbury. Maori culture. Maori are the indigenous people of New Zealand. Maori culture is a very central part of life here, and this includes Maori food, language, and customs. Even if you are just living here for a short time, it is important that you know, understand, and respect Maori customs and how to interact in Maori culture. Haka. New Zealand made famous, the haka is a Maori war dance, typically saved for the front line. All Blacks have made the ancient dances into a major cultural phenomenon on the world stage. The action-packed dance shows strength and pride with a strong stomp feet, broad eyes, and the famous tongue poking. The haka is now used to honor visitors at Maori rituals, festivals, and celebrations. Some people consider Maori culture to be watching a haka play in a football game or to have tribal tattoos on the forearms of burly men. However, not only are the customs of the indigenous people of New Zealand celebrated, but offer a magical and inspiring glimpse into this magnificent world. The hangi's effectiveness and ease made it a popular choice for larger family gatherings and traditional celebrations. Maori are spiritual people by nature, and their preferred cooking method reflects this. Each item that was hunted or gathered was thought of as a gift from Tangaroa, the god of the sea, and Tanemahuta, the god of the forest. Once the hangi was laid and the cooking commenced, nobody was allowed to walk on it. Otherwise, Maori believed the food would become spoiled and inedible. Even to this day, many Maori still believe that a badly prepared hangi signals that a disaster is about to occur. The Maori use a unique culinary technique known as hangi, where food is cooked in an underground hole. The hole where hangi is cooked is typically lined with hot rocks, aluminium foil, or wire baskets. Food varieties cooked through the hangi method often include fish and chicken, as well as some vegetables. While hangi may sound like an easy method of cooking, it is actually a long and strenuous process. For the Maori, it is not just about the delicious food produced from hangi, but also the community aspects as well as for it presents an opportunity for people to converge for long periods of time.
Have you seen all the pictures I shared just now? The main reason I show you all these pictures about New Zealand is because it is a country that myself dreamed of exploring. I am sure everyone here dreams of traveling abroad, right?
Yes, I would love to.
May I ask you, have you ever heard or seen the cultural pictures I have shown earlier?
I have heard about the Hakka dance only. I have seen it many times on TV as it became a tradition before the football match started.
Yes, that is correct. The Hakka has become a mandatory ceremony before the football match takes place. Also, the Hakka is used during Maori ceremonies, celebrations, and to honor guests. What do you see in the video I have shown? Can you describe it to me?
Well, I could see there were Maoris as featured in the earlier photo dispensation about the Maori culture, which is very welcoming to all who come to visit their place. Made me interested in going and seeing for myself their country.
One last question. If you were given one opportunity and also one free one-way ticket, which country would be your choice to go to and why?
Okay, if I were given one opportunity to choose, I would love to choose Maldives because I love sea and Maldives offers spectacular view. Plus, Maldives is a Muslim country and it is much easier for me to find halal food.
And now I will pass this to Mrs. Fauzani. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nur Fauzani binti Muhammad Apandi, or you can address me Teacher Fauzani or Mrs. Fauzani. I am here to assist you in listening activity. Are you guys ready to learn? Yes, I bet you are ready to learn. Have you ever heard of a conversation regarding a traveling? Now, listen to my instruction first. You are going to listen to a conversation. You have to answer the questions based on what you have listened to. You will listen to a conversation between a clerk and a tourist about a trip. You will see an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, you will listen to the conversation first. Let's look at the example that has been done for you. Okay, now let's look at the example that I have provided. Okay, let's move on to the another screen. Okay, listening activity. Okay, as you can see here, it is a form. Okay, all I want you to do is to read the instruction first, write no more than 3 words, and /or a number for each answer. Okay, do you understand? Okay, there are details and answers on the form. Okay, the details are as follows. Okay, number of tour, departure time, return time, transportation, group size, cost, as well as peak season. Okay, the answers. Okay, the first one has been provided. Name of the tour, Magic One Day. Okay, after this I will play an audio of a conversation about traveling or a trip, and then you will need to listen to it carefully, and then you will know how to answer it. Okay, this is the first blank. Okay, departure time, blank on Saturday, return time at 6 p.m, transportation, okay, and then the cost, the last one, peak seasons. Okay, let's look at the example first.
Good morning, wonderful travel agency. How can I help you?
Good morning. I'd like to know about the information about your short trip. What's the name of the trip?
Magic One Day.
Right. Could you introduce me to the tour?
Of course.
The name of the trip is Magic One Day. So, Magic One Day has been written in the space.
Okay, as you can listen to the conversation or audio that I played just now, you can hear the name of the tour is mentioned as Magic One Day. So Magic One Day has been written for you. Okay, I'll play the audio and then please write the appropriate answer to the appropriate blanks. Okay, let's start together.
Good morning, wonderful travel agency. How can I help you?
Good morning. I'd like to know about the information about your short trip. What's the name of the trip?
Magic One Day.
Right. Could you introduce me to the tour?
Of course. And we will give you a 5% discount if you book the latest trip.
Fine. When is the next one going?
We have a trip every Saturday, which usually departs at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And when will we come back?
About 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Fine. How about the type of transportation?
We like to keep our tours small, so we offer a coach or a minibus.
That's great. So how many tourists are there in one group?
Usually we take about 15 to 20 tourists, but you know, it is peak time now, so the number is up to 25 tourists.
Well, that sounds good. So, how much is the tour price?
As I said, I will give you a 5% discount, so the cost is £18 for each person.
Great! Does it include lunch?
No, but the guide fee has been included.
Do I need to book a seat?
Yes, at peak season, in order to ensure your position, seat reservation is needed. So the tourist has to reserve a seat at least 2 days before leaving.
Okay, have you got the answer? Okay, let's check the answer together. Okay, the first one, name of the tour, Magic One Day. Okay, second, the first question, departure time at 8 a.m. on Saturdays. Return time, okay, it has been stated here. Transportation, okay, by coach or minibus. Okay, cost $18 per person including guide fee. The last one would be peak season. For peak season, tourists need to reserve a seat 2 days ahead. Okay, I hope that you have already answered it correctly. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum.